I know what else you need, Leigh-Anne. You need Angie Boy to come into your home and to make it smell as beautiful as it does in our espresso kitchen this morning. Happy New Year, first of all.
And to you as well.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
This smells good. What's in here?
We've got some lavender, fresh lavender.
So you're actually cooking lavender?
We're cooking with lavender.
Right.
Yes.
And I see a vanilla pod.
Vanilla pod, some white wine, and some sugar. That's our poaching liquid.
I smell the white wine. That's what it is.
That's what you're smelling.
Well, it's really good. We're making snow eggs and lavender and raspberry ice cream. That's a mouthful. Let's get started. How do we do this?
Right, we're going to first make some French meringue, which we're then going to poach in the poaching liquid. So let's get started.
Okay.
Someone has very kindly started this up for me.
All right, so those are egg whites.
We've got 3 egg whites here.
Okay.
Get them really nice and thick and fluffy, and then we start adding the sugar.
All right.
Okay.
I was worried initially because I wasn't sure whether snow eggs are made from actual eggs.
Egg white.
Egg white.
Yeah, so not actual eggs.
That looks good already, huh? So you're going to poach this, like actually put them in the...
Snow eggs are actually classically served on cream custard, but we're going to do something a little lighter and more summery and serve it with some frozen yogurt. We need to get this really thick.
I think we need to... Is it enough already?
It's going to fall apart if you don't make it.
So while we're doing this, I think we don't talk.
We don't talk.
Yeah.
Get it right. Add some more caster sugar.
All right, right now we're adding some caster snow. So caster snow to our egg whites, and we're beating them up properly. And it looks like you have to do it for quite a while.
Quite a while.
Otherwise, they're going to fall apart, because we need to put that in here. You're really good at that. Wow. So how long do you beat this for?
This should actually be beaten a little bit longer.
Okay.
We could have done it a bit.
So you have to get your egg whites really stiff in there.
Stiff. In other words, you know that thing where you turn the bowl upside down and they don't fall out? It should be like that.
Okay. What happens if you didn't do it properly and you put it in here?
It may just fall apart slightly, but let's take our chances. Let's see how it goes.
So we're going to take a chance. We're making snow eggs. Initially, I was like, really? Snow eggs? How do you... Yeah, what are they? But I've seen some of the end results, and it tastes really good. It's actually like a soft marshmallow. But it's a little bit moist as well because it gets poached, literally. So let's see if this works out.
It's essentially the same meringue that you would use to make baked meringue. We're now just going to poach. So it has a totally different texture.
But look, it actually stays on top. How long do you put it in here for?
Not very long.
Because you want it to set, basically.
We're just going to let it set slightly. It should just be just marshmallow to the touch. So it's actually got a really nice texture.
And I guess it doesn't really matter because everything in there is edible. It's not like you don't have to...
Lavender gives it this lovely sort of fragrant thing going on. I'm just going to take this out so it's easier.
So there's lavender in there, there's vanilla in there, white wine. What else is in there?
And sugar and water. So it's basically a sugar syrup, but it's a very light one. I don't want it to be too sweet because the meringue is already quite sweet.
And I see how you pour some of the water over the actual egg to make it.
You can just sort of flip them over as well.
That's really easy. Look, it looked like you did it really well. Our keyword for this morning is eggs. Eggs to 33728. You get a link to the recipe, and this is a dessert. Snow eggs, and you can see we literally made it with white, or the egg whites
and
sugar.
And then we just take them out.
It actually, can I touch it?
You can touch it. I hope your hands are clean.
Well, I'm going to eat it all by myself, right? Because we're forecasting 2014 recipes. I have to have them all by myself.
Right.
Like we've lost the weight that we picked up over the holiday season.
Yeah.
Okay, so this worked out. So it's like a poached egg, but it's a dessert? Okay. What next?
Right, we're going to make the frozen yogurt. So we've got some cream, which
I can turn this down,
You
right?
can turn that off.
Okay, perfect. So we're making our own frozen yogurt, literally.
So some cream which has been whipped with some sugar.
I must say, I've never gotten this right, eh? I've tried a few.
Really?
Yeah.
And then
no, I'm watching closely, don't worry.
And then we're going to add some Greek yogurt.
Okay. How much of it in there?
It's the same quantity, so 250, 250.
Okay, maybe that's where I went wrong. I thought more cream for out of a better ice cream.
The more cream, the harder it's going to set.
I saw that.
So you need to add some sugar.
Yogurt.
You can add a little alcohol if you want to as well.
Now I'll stick to the Greek yogurt. What else goes in there?
Right, then we're just going to... So this is a bit of a messy business. We're going to...
We like messy in this kitchen. It shows it's homemade, Angie.
So we've got some raspberry coulis, which is basically a raspberry sauce.
Right.
Raspberries and sugar, and then blend it up and strain.
And I see you've got little bits of lavender and some vanilla. Is this?
And we've got fresh. This is fresh lavender flowers, which we're going to sprinkle in.
Sure, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It just gives it a very sort of light, flowery flavour, and then we just add some.
So as you're speeding that up and doing your thing, our keyword for this morning, eggs 233728. You get a link to the recipe. You can make your own beautiful snow eggs, like we call them. Basically, egg white mixture with some caster snow in them and homemade ice cream. This time around, lavender and raspberry in there as well. While we're stirring that up and making sure that this recipe goes well, because I have to taste it all, we're going to take a look at how we got to this point.
Whisk together egg whites and vinegar until stiff, then gradually add the sugar. Poach spoonfuls of meringue in syrup for 45 seconds per side. Whisk cream and sugar, then fold in raspberry coulis, raspberries, yogurt and lavender, then freeze. Serve snow eggs with frozen yogurt drizzled with coulis.
And our keyword is eggs, eggs 233728. Angie, I'm helping you along here. Am I doing this right?
Sort of.
Sort of.
It's okay. It's a bit of
homemade.
It's fine. It's a bit of a messy thing.
Raspberry and lavender ice cream. I'm doing this really well.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to eat it all myself, so it really doesn't matter,
there we
does
go.
it? Our keyword again, eggs 233728. Did you really make this ice cream yourself?
I did. And then we just finish it off with some nice fresh herbs out of the garden.
This is to impress.
It is.
It's like something that you'd use in a restaurant.
There we go.
You're cheating, right? You made this in a restaurant. And you know, Espresso Kitchen. Snow eggs, and it looks beautiful, and you can create this at home again. Our keyword again, eggs to 33728. Well, this is not the only thing that's happening on our show today. It's still beach weather, well, in some places in the country, not in Cape Town this time. Leigh-Anne has more.